Peace. I am Ib'nallah Kazi, Spiritual Director and Founding Board Member at Newark Center for Meditative Culture. Thank you for taking time out of your day to attend our first annual fundraiser. Your attendance lets us know that the work we do here is both needed and appreciated. Speaking for our board and our volunteers, I would like to say we appreciate you. For our first annual fundraiser, we have chosen the theme of celebrating spirit and culture. Here at NCMC, both spirit and culture are power tools that we enthusiastically embrace in all of its functions. We embrace the unseen forces that animate and vitalize our living universe. We embrace spirit in the sense of an inspiring, motivating force that has the ability to socially stimulate, galvanize, focus, and guide movements for change and conscientious human evolution. We also embrace spirit as the omnipresent witness of both the never-ending past and the ever-beginning future in which we all find ourselves right here, right now. We likewise embrace culture in its many functions. As a way of life, culture serves as the core socializing, organizing, and mobilizing vehicle for our planet's oldest communities. Culture has served as the vessel that has empowered the social body to seemingly defy time, opening the way for communities' beliefs, cuisines, history, music, mythos, language, and history to span generations. But this ability to cheat time also has a dark side. Cultures tend to be resistant to change. Because culture is very adept in supporting the community's will to survive, its people and leadership can sometimes become so resistant that they become blind to possibilities, blind to the vision of the alternative paths that can lead to a better tomorrow. We see this reflected in tribalisms. Old world ethnic tribalisms and the new world tribalisms of party politics, gender identity, economic ideologies, and has trickled all the way down to food purism, where diet shaming has become the weapon of choice for converting meat-eating savages into plant-based angels of mercy. And so we need to co-create an integration of spirit and culture that is dynamic. A dynamic way of life that is a people's collective response to the challenges of the time and space we inhabit. A culture that addresses not only survival of the tribe within a given environment, but seeks and discovers solutions for challenges created by the dominant beliefs, the dominant technologies, and dominant governing policies of the time. The leadership in a spiritual culture must also see equal value in the intelligence of instinct, emotion, and intuition, not just intellect. We cannot allow science to become the new monotheism. The present time is ripe for the cultivation and sharing of a spiritual culture. About 20 years ago, I began hearing this phrase, "I'm not religious, I'm spiritual." It was like a viral meme before social media was even a thing. After hearing it several times, I started asking people, what do you mean by that? The answers ranged from confusion to very complex intellectual discourses on the nature of the universe. Neither spirit or culture can be understood via explanations. They are experiences. Because the static intellectual map can never perfectly depict the dynamic spiritual territory. Reading a cookbook on foreign foods will not allow you to vicariously smell their aroma or enjoy its unique taste. But let's not get it twisted. Although the spiritual experience is very personal, this does not mean that it is isolated from the community. In fact, the proof of the spiritual experience is reflected in how it benefits the community. Spiritual development fosters and supports the personal healing, maturity, conscientiousness, and mastery that prepares the individual to take action as a vital, committed, and productive member of their community. So personal spiritual development forges a strong link in the communal development chain. Spiritual culture is also very sorely needed in this time because it serves as a model alternative to commercial culture and its quest to graft everything, including spirit, into a commodity. So to summarize, spiritual culture is a lifestyle. Spiritual culture is an agent of change. Spiritual culture is experiential and dynamic. Spiritual culture values the needs of the individual as well as the needs of the group, values the instinct and emotion as well as the intellect. And spiritual culture is an alternative to commercial culture. Part of NCMC's mission is to share the practice of meditation and its familial mind, body, spirit arts with the greater Newark community and beyond. Meditative culture resides at the very core of spiritual culture, for it is the root of self-knowing, which is the path to true self-healing, the healing of the individual, the family, the community, and the planet. Please join us and the thousands of kindred spirits around the world in this sacred mission of co-creating spiritual culture. Thank you, and may peace be your constant companion.